gentle people, nerds, people that love role-playing games, our community, our people, our posse. Welcome to our little element to give you pleasure tonight. Our heroes are here. They just arrived in Leth, and they've been sort of feeling the town out. They have some rooms at the inn, and they put their drunk party member in the room, and then they went out and enjoyed a bathhouse and a little bit of the community of Leth. So at this point, it's morning again, and each of them, of course, have a nice long rest, feeling refreshed, smelling the great meal that's awaiting them downstairs. There's nothing like the smell of stale grog and warm porridge, which is, of course, complimentary for their establishment. Oh, but only the finest here. And with that, this DM will step back and let the players engage.
I'm going to be the last to get up because I'm hungover as hell.
So,
Go ahead, Phil.
Brand will wake up relatively early, and he is going to read his holy symbol this morning. His holy book, I should say.
All right.
Fearon kind of gathers his things this morning and calmly makes his way downstairs to a table somewhat away from the other patrons. He does a few hand gestures and uses prestidigitation to kind of clean up his clothes and kind of give them a slight cold effect, like they've been touched by the frost still. And then pulls down his mask to eat.
All right.
Eventually, I will go and join Fearn, and good morning. I'm gonna get us some breakfast.
Yes.
And when you say that, the barmaid, in her lively little tones and tippity-toed, comes on out with a stale grog, 1 pint. They're not going to give you any more than that for complimentary, and one heaping bowl of porridge. And she'll turn and say, "Is this to your likings? It is only the best, remember. We do have a few other things going into the back, but those are special order."
So Fear nods and sees the grog and says, "I better not this early. If once I start, it'll be too late. And please give me something less alcoholic." And he'll take out a coin and toss her a gold piece to do so.
I'm gonna pay this morning, my friend. Okay.
You sure, friend? I don't mind.
Oh.
A few moments later, a bluish kobold kind of floats downstairs, flapping its wings, kind of lands beside me. "Oh, seems you're awake, friend. Good morning, Grimlax."
I know this morning we need to check on the on our barge, and and find out how long the repairs are going to be. I'm also going to have to arrange for provisions for our trip. If there's anything that, besides from food, that you want, you need to let me know, okay?
He nods.
Let me go wake up Dagger.
Yeah, I've been at the far end of the table, hungover as shit the entire time. I haven't said anything, but that's what I've done. I've kind of came down as stealthily hungover as I possibly could. But I've been down there, literally looking like hair in every which direction, looking like hell, one eye open, just kind of sitting there.
And
Yeah.
the barmaid will come on back with a big pint of a milk and set it in front of Fearon.
Oh, thank you, dear. I appreciate it. It's kind of a problem for me.
And it's warm.
Do they have coffee?
What is this cafe?
Never mind.
She'll ask.
I will make my way over to the large thing of milk.
I'm already drinking it. So.
Yeah, I'm still gonna make my way over to it.
Let's get another one of these milks, okay?
She'll say, "Of course," and she'll trot on off, and she will get another pint of milk. It's warm. And what's everyone else doing? What's your handyman doing there, Fern? Or Fearon?
So
Oh.
I'm just gonna have Grimlex make sure that he's still got his royal first aid kit that I gave him.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna turn and kind of check my things after I wait for the food. Once I get it and get my drink, I'm gonna obviously be eating and drinking. I'm gonna hear Bran speak while he's eating and kind of nod along. Yes, as he stops for a moment to speak. Yes, maybe we should check on it, but I have a feeling we're gonna have to charter another boat. Maybe this time something with battlements.
Well, actually, it's funny that you mentioned that. I was contemplating on having some wooden battlements made for this ship that could be nailed in place.
Are you sure we have that kind of time? I mean, aren't we trying to get there quickly?
We are trying to get there quickly.
That would only slow down the repairs, don't you think?
I don't know yet. We'll find out more when we go and talk to them. I do know that a barge is going to be 3 times faster than what we can go on our own. So a barge, it would definitely be a lot faster.
If you say so. Fearon has no idea of, like, he's not that smart of a guy. He's more of a let's talk about things and figure it out type of person.
One quick question, Game Master.
Yep.
Besides from the captain, how many helpers were on the ship?
3.
So 4 total.
Yep.
All right.
Where are we headed?
If you take a look at the map
Mm-hmm.
and you follow the river, we're in the second little town. But if you follow the river, kind of going around the corner and then up,
Right.
we're going to that mountain range where it sort of ends at.
Right, where it kind of looks like it comes back down.
Yes,
Okay.
it's actually quite a distance.
Right.
Let's see here. Let me get the. Where is that? Yeah, I'll bring that up. Yeah, I want to bring the map up. I'll stop the share here on that of the town, and I'll share the map so that those that are, come on, watching, I don't want to minimize. Oh, that's why. Pay attention, dummy. Go far in this world. And let's see here. But as I get this on up so they can see where you were talking, they being the internet. Carry on, please, carry on.
Out of curiosity, has this storm blown over?
No, actually, the storm has rolled on in and is holding over you at the moment. Yeah, right there. And let me resize that so everybody can see the grand distance to where you're trying to go. I'll annotate it so they can, let's use there. Right now, folks, they're right here at Leth. Where they're hoping to survive to is right up here, folks. As far as that. Now, if you want to, you can count each one of these hexes. That's why I have this in the hex. And each hex is 30 miles to give you an idea of the travel distance that they're going.
It's a long distance.
Yes. So outside, and I don't mean to bore you with this mechanic there, folks. So, but with that, I'll leave that up a little bit and we'll carry on, and I'll switch here in a bit. I'll switch on back
That's
to
about 65 miles.
Mornet from Leth to up here at the
What did you say? Three per hex or 5 per?
30.
30,
Sorry.
30 miles
Then
per
it's
hex.
it was 650. Sorry, forgot the 0.
But there we go here. I'll stop that and I will share the other screen and we'll be right on back to the town of Leth.
So ultimately, I'm going to go by the dock, see how long it's going to take the ship. I'm also going to stop by the weapons store to pick up a crossbow and some ammunition for a cup. Like I said, Fiern, and even you, Dagger, if you need some ammunition or something that you want for a long voyage, now is the time to get it.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. So I want to find somewhere where I can get a poisoner's kit.
That may be a challenge for you, but it
Why not?
may also be done because they don't sell those
So wait,
out in the open.
are we in like a bar tavern type place?
Right here is at 23 is the tavern slash bar that you guys have taken rooms, sitting down in the common room at the moment with your fine breakfast of porridge and warm milk for two of you, and stale ale and porridge for the other.
I am, if I can, I'd like to make a perception check, and I'd like to look around the room at the patrons to see if I see anybody that might look like a shady character.
Righty, let's first of all, since you've turned on up, and okay, there's 14 patrons in there this morning.
Excellent.
Busy place.
Yep.
I roll a 21 on a perception check.
And what are you looking for?
I'm looking for somebody who looks like they may be of the same rogue type class as myself, a shady character.
Okay, how? Explain to me what exactly you're going to use as your key or tip off. So how you're going about identifying.
Someone who is maybe, sitting in the corners, trying to maybe mask their face, typical type rogue type feature. Somebody that doesn't necessarily want to be drawing attention to themselves.
Okay. Yeah, you'll notice a couple that might fit that.
If I can, I'd like to walk over near them and sit at a table adjacent from them and start murmuring some thieves' cant, trying to find out if they know where I might be able to find some poison.
There's not a table that's adjacent to them or close to. The tables are pretty much taken on up with 14 patrons in this common room at the moment.
Well then, I'll stay seated until I figure something else out.
Okay.
Somebody else have any ideas on what they want to do?
Well, ultimately, after breakfast, I'm going to head out. I don't know if Fearn wants to join me or if you guys want to stay in the tavern together.
Yeah, Fearn will go with you. Why not?
Okay.
Well, I guess if y'all are leaving, I'm going to take a more direct route with the people that I see in the corner, and I'm just going to sit at their table.
Okay. And
and kind of
they'll say, "Who invited you?"
I'll say that they look like people that I need to have a word with, and then from there in the thieves can't type language, I'll just start in code talking about just general things and see if they catch on. It'll sound like nonsense, but if they don't catch on, then I'll just kind of get up and walk away.
Well, the one that you could with the perception roll, that's what I'm going with that you did here. You can make out that the one most likely is making sense of what you're saying, but he's working real hard at not showing it.
Okay. Then still in thieves can't, but a little bit more directly, I'll I'll start talking about snakes and venom, and I'll pull out a gold coin and kind of put it on the table under my hand and slide it to him.
Okay. He'll definitely take the gold coin, and he still doesn't kind of show out any outward tell of understanding or providing any information to you at the moment.
So are you looking for poison or a poisoner's kit?
Either or at this point.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna ask him if he has any poison, and to give it to me.
He'll be in shock, and he'll fall back in his chair and say, only the vilest of creatures deal with that. Begone, begone, you vile thing.
All right, fine. Then I'm going to 19 sleight of hand my coin back, and I'm gonna run out the store.
Well, hold on. You may not get it. Let me get up over here. And let's see. Well, as you go in for your coin, he kind of grabs you at the fingertips before you get to it.
Well, he can have the coin then.
As far as that, and he gives you a different look in his eyes. His facial expression doesn't change, but subtly around his eyes, you have noticed some displeasure.
Oh. Well.
All right. Oh shit! Someone wrote me a friggin' book.
Don't worry about it. I'm just testing something, dude.
Oh, okay.
I'm just making sure it works.
All right. as far as that, so and he lets, as soon as he noticed that you noticed him grab your fingers, he lets go quickly.
All right. Well, then I just get up and leave.
Okay. And let's see. All right.
Unless he's trying to give me some poison, then I'll take it. But
no, he ain't trying to give you some poison.
All right.
He's not trying to poison you.
Well, then I'll just calmly leave the area, like nothing happened. That's what I do.
Along the way, Fearn says, "You know, I bet if you got me a scroll of Find Familiar, I could probably use that to some great effect."
Don't know what that is.
We can certainly ask at a magic shop if they have one here.
Sounds good.
Okay. First, we're gonna hit the docks.
All right. So you're going up.
Before we leave, ask the bartender, do they have any stores with minor magical items, or maybe a wizard here in town?
As you start to ask that, Fearn quickly says, "Never mind. I can't read those scrolls. I forgot." That's a wizard-only spell, unfortunately. I thought sorcerers could use it too. I'm sorry.
Okay. Never mind.
Well then.
Head towards the docks.
All right. And the answer, and the bartender will quickly answer your question that any magic is not minor.
Certainly, thank you.
uh,
And as we kind of go to leave, do we always have to be nice to the people when we go through these towns?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you technically no.
I don't know. You never know about bridges, you know.
Yeah, right. Some you burn, some you don't.
Well, I would never burn my bridges.
Bridges are important.
True.
I would freeze them.
That's fair.
yeah.
Unless the bridge was immune to my cold.
But all right, so you're heading out towards the docks.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you'll definitely come up to here to the gate that you came in, and going on down. And the traffic today inside the city on the river road is kind of light, but it's kind of early. Also, it's it's all of 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, it's still early.
Yep,
Wow.
and
Well, the docks are usually busy in the morning, so
yeah. But we'll say you get down here and you see captains and crews around the docks getting boats and ships and barges ready. And you do see your barge. And you do see the captain.
all right.
I'll call out. Hell, friend, how goes the work?
He'll grumble a bit. And it goes.
So how long will the repairs take?
Well, as it stands right now, we're with everything that we found, we're looking at 3 or 4 days.
That's too long. By that time, this city could be raised.
How much will it cost to fix your ship?
And I had that right here, but that's on the laptop upstairs. So I'm trying to get to that while we were doing that. And if I don't get it in this scroll down through, let's see here. I'll just wing it, and I'm gonna just wing it. So it's going to cost, let's see here. I'll just use the cost of the ship. And it's going to cost 500 gold pieces.
Damn.
Well, barge is if you buy a barge, it's 6,000 gold pieces.
Yeah.
And it did a fair amount of damage. So that's.
I'd like to from the dock that we're standing at. We're on a dock now, right?
Well, you're down. It's right there.
Where the dot is.
Where the dot is there, where the port is. If you want to be on one of the docks It's up to you. This is definitely not the dock that your barge
No,
would have
the
been on. Your barge would be on this dock or possibly this one.
the dot where you were is fine. Actually, I just wanted to kind of see where we were. And so from there, I just want to look around. And what I'm particularly looking for is a reasonably smaller, relatively fast-looking boat or ship.
Now, fast as in
Well, I mean,
how?
I guess as in, just maybe a smaller vessel that
Oh, you see several of them.
right. Do I see any that look like they're maybe not abandoned, but since it's early in the morning, maybe unmanned?
Sorta. You see a couple rowboats that don't look attended to at the moment,
Well,
and you
maybe
see
not a rowboat, something that
this kind of long canoe.
okay, something that may have like wind power.
Oh, you don't see much of anything
Okay.
here. Maybe a small
What was the
uh,
barge powered by?
Sticks and people.
poles.
Oh, okay.
This is because we're on a river. This is a flat bottom boat.
Yep.
Okay. So
It,
this
it,
isn't
it
huge.
this is not deep water.
Well, the river is deep, but where the barge stays somewhat close to, where long as they try not to go out any further, and where their poles can do the work.
Are we
Right.
going with or against the current?
Right at the moment, it would be against the current going up.
Yes. Correct.
Okay.
Um. So we had now. The good news is that you've managed to deliver your cargo, and your ship was not destroyed by the serpent. I talked to the captain.
Yeah, yeah.
We had talked about chartering your boat to go all the way upstream.
Yeah.
But we hadn't settled on a price.
Yeah. And he'll be saying, "Yeah, we surely haven't." Let's see. I'm gonna take in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
It'll take us about 7 days to get there, if that's what you're
15,
counting.
19, 20, 21. Yeah, 21, almost 22 hexes. So that if don't run into any major problems, yeah, it's about a week away from his dear treasure and such. He'll be saying, mumbling, and he'll say, well, let's say,
And if you remember, you had seen our the letter from the church.
yeah. He's the good thing you reminded him, because he was going to conveniently try to forget it. He'll say normally that'd be a four, something out that long, just one way would be about 50 gold pieces. But since you're doing it for the temple and you're kind of certified by the temple priest, and he's breathing and huffing and saying, I'll do it for 15 gold, plus you're responsible for all repairs after we're situated here.
Well, I was going to be buying the food, the provisions to get us there and back, and then 5 days. And, you know, we'll probably need a little time when we're up there. So I just figured maybe 5 days. But the problem is, as far as repairs go, I couldn't afford to fix your boat right now, or even, you know.
He said not. Maybe I didn't say it clear enough. This is
No, my point is this: if the repairs are more than a couple hundred gold, we can't afford it, and I'll just tell them.
Yeah. Well,
Perhaps we should try and charter somebody that actually can take us now. I don't want to be in this town any longer than a day.
I was looking around trying to steal a boat. So back to my original plan.
Larceny at heart. Yes.
I mean, you know, look, I'm still a rogue.
I'm not. I'm not complaining. I'm not griping. I'm just saying
No.
larceny at heart. The long canoe is
Looking pretty tasty.
unattended.
All right, so here's how far away from me, you know, everybody else aside, how far away from me is this long canoe?
Well, let's see here. Here's the scale in feet. So there. That'd be about 50 feet
All
from
right,
where
so
you're at to here.
what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, while they're sitting there talking about stuff, as I'm just gonna grab all of my stuff and just gonna casually start walking down the beach towards that canoe.
Your stuff's still at the hotel, at the tavern
Oh, is it?
room, correct? I'm asking you.
Well, I don't have much. It's usually all in my pack. So I would assume if we weren't planning on staying, then I would probably have my stuff.
I'll give it to you. That's why I said it's up to you whether or not you're backpacking around with it or not.
Yeah, I was gonna say dagger pack's pretty light anyway. So,
And yeah, let me. Yeah, go ahead. I'm just kind of.
no, you're fine. I'm just gonna I'm literally just going to just grab my stuff and walk in that direction.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You guys see Dagger walking off. You're and Bran with you talking to the captain. Um, he's contemplating what you're. what you're saying, and he's gonna be telling you. He'll come back and he'll give me. Let's do it this way. Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Who?
Because you, Bran, because he has the letter from the church.
25.
Oh, okay. He'll turn and he'll say, "We'll split the difference on any repairs after this."
The only thing, I promise to help you out as much as I can. And that includes giving you a horse and cart. But I just can't promise what I don't have. And I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay, he's taking that all in, and he seems favorable to everything. Well, what's Fearon and his kobold servant doing?
So we listen to Bran and and hear him just decide to go ahead and charter this guy instead, even though it's going to take several days. He kind of shakes his head and turns to look around and sees, I guess, where Dagger went off to.
And you see Dagger going off up in this direction up here. As far as that,
And so as I approach the canoe,
yeah, okay.
I would like to be very discreet about my approach of to the canoe. I'd like to try to peer into the canoe to see if there are any oars inside the canoe.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand, okay.
Kind of. That's what I think I'll.
Natural 20 plus 6.
Okay. You look like you're not bringing any attention to yourself, and you you don't see any paddles.
Okay. If I can, just take a quick look around, maybe on the beach, maybe a little inland a little bit to see if I can just see, maybe like a little shack with a couple of oars, or maybe another boat nearby that has a couple of oars.
You see some boats with oars, but you don't see any paddles.
And I am going to excuse myself with the captain so I can talk with Fearon.
Okay.
So you said with paddles. What do you mean by paddles?
Well, canoes have paddles. Long boats,
So like the
row boats
double-sided.
have oars.
Okay. I'd like to casually approach one of the other boats that has some paddles,
Uh, you don't see any other boats with paddles.
or
You see
oars.
boats with oars.
Oh, okay, okay. That's fine.
They function asimilar but totally different.
Gotcha. So how many oars would I need to make this boat work? The canoe that we're talking about here.
Uh,
Two.
you would prefer. Well, how much knowledge do you have on um, boats?
Would that be a survival check?
A knowledge. Let's see here. We'll go with to have it work.
Insight?
Hmm. What would be good? We'll say, yeah, we'll go with insight, but based off of intelligence.
Okay. Then I guess we'll just make an intelligence check and 13 on an intelligence check.
You would say that you've always seen these type of boats on the river with at least one paddle.
Okay.
As far as that.
All right. I'll let somebody else do something, but I'll formulate a plan.
So I'm talking with Fearn.
Yeah.
And I'm going to move out of earshot from the captain.
Okay.
Because let me ask you this question: do I see any other flat bottom boats that can carry our horse and cart?
You see maybe one other ship that's about the same size as your barge that you came in on. It has it has a sail, but it looks fairly full on the deck with crates and supplies.
So here's some thoughts, Fearn. You're with me, right?
Yes.
This captain is in respect of the church, which is, I think, a good positive for us. For one thing, this should have cost us 50 or 60 gold, and he's only going to charge us 15. There's some advantages to taking any barge, be this barge or that other barge that's already got it's full. In that we are essentially passengers, we can defend the barge to the best of our ability anyway, and it'll definitely be quicker than going by horseback.
You know, but still, I wouldn't wait on this guy just because he's giving us a better price. And surely there's something out there these other gentlemen are after that we could maybe use to our advantage.
I mean, the only other one that can take us, we can talk to them if you want to.
I don't like it here. I want to keep moving. Now we've got something to do, right?
Oh yeah, we do.
He kind of looks up. Is it storming currently?
The skies and clouds are black. There's lightning jumping about, but no rain at the moment.
I'm sure that can't be a good sign.
No. If you want to talk to these other people, we can. I mean,
I'd hate for this city to get destroyed because we're here.
Well,
give me an intelligence check, Fearon. That's I know. your memory will serve you somewhat well in that you have not had that threat by the same messenger as you had in the last two cities, that you would run that through your brain. The only thing that you're seeing is the storm, like almost like there's. Well, I don't want to give things away too much, but
Well,
like there's a change in response.
and ultimately, Fearon, right now the box is deactivated. I don't know how they were tracking us before, but I've actually got it turned off at the moment. The theory is that I'm hoping that we can lose them.
I don't think that's going to happen as long as we have that thing. I think it needs to be destroyed immediately, but what do I know?
So, do you want to talk to this other barge?
It would help to get us the hell out of here, I think.
There only one other barge.
Big enough
Yeah.
for our. See, we have a horse and cart dagger.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I kind
Yeah.
of forgot about that.
See, right here is your barge.
Yeah.
Right there's the other ship that's of equal ability, but it's pretty full because it took on some more supplies, or it looks like it's taken on supplies.
So, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find the captain of that ship.
I will help him.
I'm gonna trudge back over there, remembering that we have a horse and stuff like that as I sober up.
All right. And did you see my message to you, Dagger, in chat? Zoom chat.
Oh, the Zoom chat. Oh, there we go.
And Bran, give me an investigation with advantage.
$11.
You don't find the captain down here at the docks. And
Can I talk to one of the crewmen then?
yeah, you can talk to him. That's not an issue.
Where are they going?
They'll say we're going to Dulin.
And it looks like you got a full cargo.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make our riches. The town needs supplies. We've heard rumors that they're almost down to starving, almost eating sawdust bread.
Of course. Do you know where your captain is?
Not my day to watch them. I am just a lowly seaman, but I'm looking to raise my status with this ship because we're all on shares. So if we sell large, I'll be a rich man. I may even be able to get my own boat, he'll say.
We just came from Dulin, right?
Yeah, we did.
Were they starving in Dulin?
No.
Without thinking, Fearon will go ahead and say, "No, they're not. They're not starving. Whatever you heard is a lie."
No, we got it from good sources.
We just came from there. Brian and myself. People were doing fine.
Ah, you're under some kind of delusion. Don't wreck our business model.
So, Farron, I think that this barge might be spoken for. Because it cost a lot of money to get this captain to drop his cargo.
Do we need a horse to be heroes? I mean, really, Brad.
Questions, decisions. I
So
love it.
if we get rid of the horse and cart, I mean, how do you want to go to where we want to go then?
Maybe follow his lead. And he kind of points over to where Dagger's coming from now.
Well, as you point at Dagger, you notice that there's 4 individuals that are trying to jump him. And now that's out in the open for folks, yes, you do see him coming. That's why I asked you to do a perception
That's what I
check.
thought. Yeah. Okay. I hide.
Where?
We're at a dock, right?
You're on a beach, a port,
On a beach.
right here. There's not a lot right here between here to here. Not a lot to hide.
How's their perception?
Their perception is pretty easy when you're standing out on a black cat standing on a white sand beach.
All right, that's fair. Okay.
But we see 4 guys rolling up on deck.
Yes, you do.
At that point, I think it's time to start moving quickly.
Okay.
How far away are they?
We'll say Dagger's about 30 feet from you guys, and they're about 5 feet from Dagger.
Do I see them coming with
Should we roll
malintent?
initiative then?
So, say what, Dagger? Yes, you can go ahead and roll initiative.
Do I see them coming at me with malintent?
You would think that it's malintent, yes.
Okay.
Okay. And let's see. Let me get out a fresh sheet of paper for this. Here.
Oh, okay.
All right. Fear.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. Hang on.
I love that.
Wow.
No, that's not what I was. Sorry, that's not what it was.
Yeah, you make excuses all you want.
That's my initiative. It's supposed to be a +3. I mean, you can give me a 10. I really don't care.
I do. I'll take the 10.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll take the 10. It should be the 20 plus a 3. So yeah, that's fine. I'll take a 10.
Well, I'll take the 10 for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, I'd go ahead and.
No, it's fine. To take the first roll. That's the right one.
And let's see here. No, I'm not trying to be a prick. It's just it'll work
No.
It'll work a little better in the story. And they got that. And I'll go ahead, and since there's a tie there, Fearon, I'll let you go first. You're 30 feet away from Dagger.
Okay, so seeing his friend in trouble and seeing that they're about to attack him or whatever, Fearon is going to he's going to cast a spell I'm gonna twin spell Ray of Frost at 2 different targets. We'll say the ones closest to our friend.
All right.
Okay, so here we go. First attack might miss.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, hell yeah.
And second one might miss.
Yep. Poof, poof. And then anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. You're not moving?
Nope,
Okay.
no need for me to.
Nope.
All right. Well, let's see here.
So what it looks like is Fearon gathers some ice and throws it outward, and it's throws it outward, and it splits into 2 splinters, but both splinters miss their target and kind of land in the sand. And there's little icicles there beside them.
A 10, a 3, and an 8. Does that hit you? Dagger?
10, 3, and 8. No, I have a 15 armor.
All right. So the 17 hits you.
A 17. Okay, yeah, I didn't. Sorry. Yes.
No, I didn't say that. I knew
Oh.
I pretty much figured the other 3 missed. I didn't.
Yeah.
Even
I'm
the questionable one.
Yep.
For
That'll
the
hit me.
last. All right. And with that, and I'll do that. You'll take 4 points of damage
4 points.
from a looks like a almost a short billy club in their hand, in his hand. And let me see here.
Any residuals like piercing or anything?
No, it's bludgeoning.
Okay.
And I get to. Okay. That works there. Oh, put that on back there. And then from there, we'll go to Bran.
So you say it's 30 feet to dagger, correct?
Yeah, 30 feet to Dagger from where
Okay.
you're at.
So most of them are 30 feet, except for I think the back ones probably.
Well, there's only 4, and they're all about 30.
They're all like right where I am.
Yeah, for mechanics purposes.
I'm gonna move up to the side of dagger.
Okay.
Hopefully, I should be able to reach 2 at a minimum.
Um,
Can it within 5 feet? Are there 2 creatures?
yeah.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
All right.
So I'm going to be attacking 2 different creatures. So 1 attack on 1. Oops, which is a 15 to hit
That hits.
for 18 points of damage.
Describe your kill.
Nice.
So these guys come rolling up on Dagger and they start attacking him with weapons. I come running up with my 2-handed sword raised above my head, bring it slashing down across his chest, spilling his guts as he falls to the ground.
All right.
Then the other one, I come back with a 22
All right.
Oof.
and 16 points of damage.
Describe your kill.
Basically, I bring the sword back around, this time to a midsection stomach, and again, slashing him deeply across the stomach.
All right. Is that it?
That's 2 attacks.
All right.
I am done.
Dagger.
Okay, so we have 1 left, right?
No, you have 2.
2 left, right? Okay. So, whichever one is, I guess, closest to me at this point, I will go ahead and attack with my rapier.
All right.
And that's going to be a 17 to hit. That'll
That
hit,
will hit.
right? And the rapier will do. Wait, it's this one here. Do. Is that right?
Or
Yeah, no, that's right. That was a shitty roll. It'll do. What's that?
what are you rolling on?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm rolling
No,
on my.
it don't matter. I just I know you used to roll on the
Yeah.
the die. You don't have to. It's just I didn't see it pop up once in a while over on my laptop. That
No,
freezes.
you're
That's
right.
why
You're
I'm
right.
asking.
No, I usually do my rolls over on roll 20.
No,
So
that is. I'm not trying to push you to it. It's just I wanted to know if I had a problem with mine.
oh no, you're good. My
So
hit roll was good. Damage roll was shit, but I do
what
get
was it? What was
damage roll is 4, but with Brand there, I should get sneak attack as well.
yeah?
So that's here. I'll do it over here. Advanced
You
dice
don't need
roll.
to do it over here.
No, no,
Roll
no.
it on what you're rolling.
No, it's totally fine. I want to do it over here so everybody sees it.
Fine. We all trust you. It's just I need to know if my stuff was freezing up.
No, you're good. So it'll do the 4, which is my shitty initial roll, plus 4 on sneak attack. So I will do 8 piercing damage to
Okay.
whoever was closest to me.
All right. He looks pretty hurt. He's kind of bent over a bit.
Then, with him looking hurt and bent over, I will offhand him with my short sword if I can.
All right.
And oh shit, I did it again. That's a 14 to hit. Does that hit him?
Oh yeah.
Oh, does it? Oh, damn, I thought I was gonna miss. Okay. Then it is get my dice roll back up here. That is a 1d8 plus 3. 1d8 plus 3. So that's the damage for that short sword offhand. 5.
Okay. So that's 13 altogether. Describe your kill.
So basically, I will take the rapier and give him a nice slash across the face. And because I was gonna mock Bran and be like, "Man, you're all about spilling guts," so I was gonna try to decapitate him, and I missed with the first one, so I'm a little embarrassed. So then I just take my short sword and I drive it like through the middle of his chest,
Okay. All
and then I say,
right.
"See, look, no guts."
And that it?
That's it.
All right. Fearing. Top of the order.
Guess I'm gonna cast the Ray of Frost at the last remaining dude.
All right. All right. And so he's a little frost on the edge, but not looking too bad.
That's my turn.
All right. And he will go ahead and dash and then dash again away up this way up here.
Did he
And
disengage?
no, he didn't. And that's what I'm getting back to. But he's just describing what his intent is. And Dagger and Bran, you have attacks of opportunity.
Rock, paper, scissors.
You both have it.
Oh, okay.
Does he
Let's
say?
see.
All right.
Hang on, sorry.
Yeah, 19 hits.
Oh, we're rolling. Okay.
Go ahead, Dagger.
Yeah, hang on a second.
We'll kill him at the same time, okay?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. It'll be awesome.
All right, that hits.
10 points from me.
Let's see.
10 points.
So 1d8.
I'm not understanding that one.
I did 10 points of damage.
Yeah, but you have a +4 there.
No, that was because of the crit,
Oh, okay.
which I
did
did
11.
So 21
Oh.
points total.
All right.
Wait. Actually, I do more than that.
Well, I think he's still dead.
+9.
All right. All right. You guys describe your kill.
So I look at Dagger. I see him swinging his sword, and I swing my sword at the same time.
What?
The way that I think this goes down actually is like you two just like as he's running away, like stab him with weapons.
I was gonna say, well, as he's starting to
Like,
run
not even
away, I
looking at
feel
him?
like because Bran has a great sword, he's probably he's got the reach as he runs away. I don't, so I feel like as he's running away, Bran slashes him across the back as I kind of whip a dagger out and just throw it into like the back of his head.
Hey, that works.
All right. I'll buy that for $1. As far as that, not an initiative at the moment.
So I'm going to clean my weapon,
Oh, okay.
sheath it, and take a look and see if these guys had anything interesting on them.
You'll find that they all had short billy club.
Okay.
They all have now, we'll say, 2 silver apiece.
Are these friends of yours, Cat?
Are they human?
Yes.
Okay. No friends of mine.
Sounds like you made friends anyways.
Well, friends seem to find me.
Do we note any guards coming or anything like that?
Nope.
What about the people on the dock?
They seem to be minding their business and doing their work. You do notice that this port is outside the city.
I'm also not going to mention anything to them about my attempted plot to steal the canoe.
I'll start dragging bodies out to see with the help of Grimlax.
Yeah, I'll help you on that one.
Okay.
After you take
I'm
your
gonna-
stuff.
You're throwing them in the river
Yep.
I'm gonna just start.
to float back to the dock.
I'm gonna just start kicking sand over them.
All right.
All right. Well, that was exciting. And I look at Dagger, and I say, "Did you do something to get these guys' attention?"
I stop covering the one with sand for a moment, and I look up and I say, I don't know what you're talking about. I came over here to maybe see if there was another boat, and here we are.
Alrighty then. Well, like I said, I need to go. My next stop is going to be to the general store and start arranging for supplies. Oh, and this goes back to our horse question, Fern.
Mm-hmm.
So if we don't take the horse and cart, I mean, how do you want to get up there?
What do you mean? We're taking the river, right?
Yes?
Then we would go buy a different boat. One like that one, and he punts over at the one that he saw Dagger standing by.
So we could paddle. We need about 4 paddles. We could paddle the canoe up ourselves, but at nighttime we would have to camp and sleep. Versus the barge that goes 24/7. There's also comes to defense. When we're paddling in a small canoe, if we're attacked, it is more difficult to defend versus being on the big, flat bottom boat. We can toss spells and fire our missile weapons and all kinds of stuff.
I still don't think we should wait, but whatever. If people die because of you, that's all, not on my conscience.
I'm unaware of our time frame.
There is no time frame.
Oh, well then fine. I was just looking to steal something. Haven't done that yet.
You don't say that out loud, do you?
No. Out of game, of course.
Yeah. So, yeah, my goal is to buy some supplies.
Well, it's good
I
that
will
you said that
follow
because
Bran.
I was gonna try to steal the canoe again, but I'm not gonna do that, and we're gonna go back into town.
All right. And you're going back into town. You're in town. Which way you going?
Is there a guard at Area 21?
Yes.
I'm going to ask what the general store is.
He'll say, it's down on Duke's Way.
Before we leave, I would like to also ask this guard if there's, I guess like a potion shop, like an apothecary, maybe.
Yeah, I think the word is apothecary.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm looking for.
Apothecary, huh?
I think that's what I'm
It's
looking for.
He'll say, well, he'll say, yeah, he claims to be something like that.
Okay. Is it near the shop that we're headed to by chance? Does he know where it is?
Hey, I don't see Duke. Oh, there's Duke's Way. Yeah, I see Duke's Way.
Oh, in the one in the center. Yeah.
He says, well, sort of.
Okay. Can he, point it out to us as far as which one I might be able to speak to about those sorts of things?
Well, yeah, he has this crazy kook has a place over on Wall Street.
On Wall Street. Oh, great. What's the building look like?
It looks like most any other building over there.
Fantastic.
As they're asking, Fearon will use prestidigitation to make a copy of the gem that he has, the diamond that's worth 50 gold pieces, kind of
Okay.
appear in his hand. So it's probably not as big, but it's close to what it looks like. And he says, all right, I'm trying to get something like this put on the end of this staff here. Where would I go for that?
You really want me to tell you? He'll say.
Sure.
He'll chuckle a bit and say, well, you gotta bend over,
Whew.
grab your ankles, and look between them.
So it's behind you.
Is he being sarcastic?
I think so.
Give me an insight.
I mean, it sounds like he's being sarcastic.
I throw the gem at him and it disappears on the ground.
Okay.
No, he's serious.
Are you sure, love? Hang on. Let me. God damn it, where is it? Are you sure he's serious about that? All right.
Yeah, he's serious.
Are you sure? Wait, what? No, it's not. It shouldn't be 2. No, yeah, we're definitely not sure at all. Not at all, because I got like a 9, so we're not sure at all.
I'm moving on.
No, yeah. And moving on.
Oh,
Exactly.
okay.
So it looks like our first stop is on Wall Street, looking for this apothecary.
Yeah.
Depositories? What?
Yes.
No, not suppositories or depositories.
How you get into Wall Street? Because you're
Well, I suppose we take the high road.
Go to New York first.
Or the hill road. Sorry,
Take a hill road
hill
and then,
road.
then take the first left.
I
since,
take the hill road.
since you don't have a map of the city as characters.
Well, ask the guard, where is Hill Street and where is
Or
Duke's
no,
Way?
Duke's Way and Wall Street. That's what we're looking for.
Wall Street, sorry.
All right. He'll tell you just stay right on this road right here. Just keep going till you can't go no more.
Okay.
All right.
Then go ahead and take a left, and then you can either take a right and then a left and then a right, or you can he'll go and he'll say, or you can go down to the marketplace and then take a right and a left, a right and a left, and then a right.
Oh my God.
This guy's an idiot. Okay.
As he's saying that, I'm prestidigitating his clothes all dirty.
Oh, all right.
I'm just gonna start walking down like the big main road that we're right in front of.
Okay. He did tell you to go.
That way, right?
Well, he told you keep going straight. So you might think it's that. This is also a pretty big main road. This is the one that you came out.
Is that a train track or?
That's the heel
No.
upward, I think. It's
No,
like an
that's
embankment.
What's that
That's-
hash? Yeah.
that hash there.
Yeah.
That's some kind of steel fence.
Oh, okay.
And as far as that, and it does show a little bit of elevation.
I gotcha. Okay. So yeah, I'll just start walking that way down the main road, like you said.
All right. And traffic is picking up a little bit. It's getting about 7:30 in the morning.
Fearon pulls his mask back up the rest of the way, and as we kind of go along, he's kind of looking around. I was really hoping we could get the hell out of here.
And where did you put your horse and wagon? Did you keep it on the barge?
Well, I mean, where's the nearest? Because ultimately they're going to have to take it out of the barge to do the repairs.
You tell us, Jim. Is there stables here that we put it in or none? How about that?
Well, there is a stables. They're right to your right now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That big was it 25?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, the horse and cart can't stay on the barge while they're doing the repairs. So let us, at a minimum, assume that it's been moved here.
All right. And if you want to, just subtract 3 silver pieces per day for day of boarding
Per day?
per day.
Okay. 369. So I'm going to subtract 9.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, that's fine.
As we're walking down this big road,
Yep.
are the crossroads marked?
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
As we're walking down these roads, I am going to make sure that I am extra vigilant to try to keep an eye out for any other like roguish figures that may be you know associated with a roguish guild.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Let's see here. What is my okay? 8 dice roller. 17.
And let's see here.
So like as we're walking through, like if I see, somebody kind of hanging out in an alley, I would just like to know that.
Ready? That sucker sucked.
Yeah, was not a great perception roll for me, but
it wasn't a great stealth roll for the idiot.
Okay, great.
As far and when you get down about this little dark corner,
Wait, hang on, let me get back there. Okay. Yep, I
right
see it.
over there, you see someone that looks curious.
Okay. Does he notice me, notice him, or her?
Yes.
Does he run?
No.
Then I'm just going to stop in my tracks, not look at him, and let my team continue walking down the road.
Okay.
And I'm going to just kind of make. Does Thieves' Cant also include like gestures, or is it just like vocal?
No, it's gestures, writings, vocal.
Okay.
At least the way that I play it.
Then I'll just stop. I won't look, but I know that he's there, and I'll make a hand gesture that another thief or rogue would recognize, and I wait for his reply gesture.
Okay. Let's see here. As far as
It kind of just looks like I stop, and even maybe on a cloudy day, I
Fearing,
look up.
yeah, Fearing and Bram, you're continuing on.
I'm going to continue on probably about at a minimum 20 to 30 feet before I probably notice that Dagger's not there.
Yep. Okay. And I sent you something, Dagger, in the Zoom chat.
Yep.
And let's see here. This is what he will reply. All right, there we go. And you're right about there. Fearing and Brand and I keep missing your servant's name there, Fearing.
Grimlax.
Grimlax.
Grimlax. Okay.
Yep.
I have to remember.
Like X-Lax, but grimmer.
Yes, that's exactly how I was gonna use to remember. But yeah, you see Dagger is stopped back over here, and you guys stopped to look right there. And Brand, to answer your question, yes, you see a sign up on the corner there that has a picture of a hill, and another one going the other way, a picture of the horse, and aside each one says Hill Road, the other says Horse Way.
Excellent. Then we'll be able to navigate this town much easier.
And perhaps we should get another map.
I catch up with everyone.
Okay. Let me do a little bit of reading. Yeah.
What was that all about, Kitty?
Unless there's a reply.
All these secrets. Oh my goodness.
I like that. This reminds me so much of first edition. Back with us at the table, passing notes over to the GM. This is a little bit quicker and cleaner with the Zoom chat the way it is. I like it.
At least he's not doing things to actively fuck our party over like they did back in the day.
Well, it's hard to say. But anyways, there you go. You guys are standing there. You see Dagger moving towards you.
Well, no, hang on. I'm still kind of standing in place.
Oh, all right.
He was only moving on if they didn't reply, I think.
Yeah, basically. But I got a reply. So I'm basically just standing in the middle of the street right now.
All right, you're standing in the middle of the street. People are passing you left and right. Not heavy traffic, so you haven't lost sight of him. He just standing.
Are you okay, kitten?
Is
I just kind of wave to you guys and just kind of give you the thumbs up.
Okay.
Well,
And
since
I bend down like I'm tying my boot.
tying your toenail.
Yeah, you know. So.
because you were just attacked, Bran is going to stand there at the corner and wait for you.
That's noble of you.
Love it, love it, love it.
Did you get that? You got that reply, Charles?
But you got to reply.
Oh, I don't see one.
You got the reply. You don't see one.
What? Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say, yeah. Then I'll just I'll keep on keeping on.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and rejoin the party.
All right.
I'll say sorry about that. I dropped something.
Of course.
Okay.
Okay, if you say so.
All right. So
Continue on downhill road then.
all right, you're continuing on down.
As we're walking, I show him a ruby that can fit in the palm of my hand. And
Oh, okay.
I like shiny things.
you got to grab it, and it disappears every time.
I'm surprised every time.
Oh, what is your passive perceptions?
Good.
Not that good.
I know that.
Um,
18.
9.
Okay.
13.
Okay. You all notice this one person reaching for Brian's backpack. Or you got your backpack on, or just just standard
Satchel.
clothes, satchel, or
Oh, but that's my purse.
I don't know you. That's my purse.
man, I'm telling you, this dice roller tonight is not rolling good for my NPC.
So I understand what. Yes, I do have my backpack on.
Okay, then he was reaching in for your backpack.
Is this like an orphan child?
And you say I see him?
Yes, you see him.
Yeah.
Orphan, no, more like it looks like a younger lady that might be going to work or
I am going to
such.
I'm going to turn and I'm going to try and hit them with my fist.
Okay, go ahead and make your roll to hit this female with your fist.
I'm gonna roll. Let's see. I guess it would just be my weapon roll, wouldn't it? Strength.
Yeah, it's
What, like to hit unarmed?
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's just a 20 with nothing,
D20
or maybe your strength.
D20 plus your strength modifier.
Yeah.
20 plus 2 plus 3. So do I get my proficiency
No.
as a fighter? You sure?
Yeah, because it's an unarmed attack.
Well, I rolled a 16.
Well, you hit her anyways.
So an unarmed strike deals bludgeoning damage equal to 1 plus your strength modifier if you are proficient with unarmed strikes.
Yeah, otherwise just 1 point.
Yeah.
So basically, I flip around and I open palm hander to the nose for 1 point of damage.
Yep. Okay. What are the other two doing?
I'm gonna spin around and I'm gonna go into like full like feral cat mode where all my hair is gonna stand up, claws come out, and like teeth are bare, but I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna be behind Bran, like being like a hype man.
Oh.
Fiona's gonna try and catch the lady so she doesn't fall.
Okay. And after that, you'll see that she'll go ahead and she will move off, disengage.
As she's leaving, I say, "Tell your friends not to mess with me."
And I say, yeah.
And then she'll take her bonus action and dash up the road.
That's right, you run.
I'm going to.
Brutal. Hit this young lady. Brutal.
Well,
I'm
it's
gonna
more
make
of a
sure-
reactionary type thing.
I know.
I'm gonna make sure I tie down all my my backpack and my pockets.
Little pickpocket children around here.
Okay. All you're doing is tying down your ruck.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna put the bag of coin on by my chest underneath my clothing.
Okay. All right.
All right. I guess there's more than one danger in this town.
I wanted to leave immediately for a reason.
Soon enough.
So we get on the paddle boat and we paddle. I mean, is that what you want?
Didn't say that. We could always hire people to paddle for us all night.
Keep on moving.
All right. And you're moving along all right, over through here.
When we
Um,
get to Duke's Way,
Yep, you're right here. And let me see here.
Might be cheaper than chartering that boat too. Just a thought.
All right. Um, yeah, okay. And you see a crown, and then behind it, you'll see the word Duke's Way.
so down this street is supposed to be the general store.
Yep,
So we can go down the street a little bit.
yep.
There's
As you do right here, you'll see out on the porch general sundries and some barrels and such that are there that can be taken out and in, and you see the doors open and some activity going to and from.
I make a very sarcastic motion towards this building to Bran.
sarcastic.
Yeah, just like, oh, you mean like this general store?
Like this general store.
Yeah, like I kind of like motion towards it, like, oh, please, after you, sir.
So
Just to be funny.
yes. Ultimately, we want to go in there and I want to talk to the owner about getting some provisions and a light crossbow and some bolts.
All right, what provisions do you want?
I need provisions for 8 people for 20 days.
Hey, Phil, I'm sorry. I don't have my books handy, but does a crossbow have like a better distance than a short bow?
Well, the problem is I don't think thieves can use crossbows.
Is it what type
They
of weapon is it?
they they can definitely handle
And crossbows.
hand crossbows.
Oh, okay. There's a difference there?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Speed, distance.
Then it probably wouldn't better me any then.
94.
Well, is it better than like the short
Yeah,
bow as far as distance and damage?
So yeah, you can use simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, and short swords.
Right. Yeah, I have martial, obviously simple and finesse. But yeah. I was just wondering, as far as like range weapons, I have like nothing as far as range goes. So is there anything that a rogue can use that's decent at like a longer range?
If you would have gone wood elf, you could have used a longbow.
You're a fighter,
Yes, I am.
so you can use anything you want to use.
I have martial weapons, yeah.
Did you start off as a fighter, or does it start off as a rogue? That's the.
I started out as a rogue.
Then you probably don't have those all those proficiencies. Then
In my weapons proficiencies, I do have martial from fighter and simple from rogue and fighter.
Yeah.
So martial, I should be able to use a longbow, right?
hang on. Let me.
That's
look
what I
something
don't.
up.
I don't have my book. If you guys can.
No, I'm on it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I forgot that you're a fighter.
Yeah.
But it's also like there's a certain way you have to do the multi-classing with fighter to get all the stuff.
Yep.
Fighter gets.
Well, I'm only level 2 fighter, so I have just the basics, and and I do have martial weapons.
So there's martial melee weapons and martial ranged weapons.
Okay.
You said you're multi-class?
Yeah, rogue 3, fighter 2.
Let's see what you get for being multi-class.
Yeah. Well, you get light
armor, medium armor, shields, simple weapons, and martial
weapons, which means that whether martial ranged or martial melee, you can.
It would be both, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
What
okay.
I thought. So that would mean I could use a longbow.
Yes, you can use the longbow, yes.
Okay.
That would be best for you.
That's what that's kind of what I was getting at. Like, as far as me having any kind of range capability, maybe I should swap out the short bow for a long bow, since I don't really do long range much, but that would be better.
And I would recommend at a minimum 60 arrows.
Okay. And would the same arrows for short bow work for a long bow? Because I already had like 50 of those.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, they basically should. It's still the same draw length that you'll need.
That's what I thought. Yeah, it's the same arrow, it's just a different bow. Okay. Then I still have arrows. I just need to swap out the bow. So while we're in there, I would like to do that if I can.
Should we get some extra poles in case we break ours? And what are we gonna do if the barge gets attacked again?
I'm gonna
Well,
longbow the shit out of them. God, we were just talking about that. Come on.
Well, it's broken now. I mean,
What, the barge or my
Yeah.
longbow? Oh, the
barge.
barge. I don't know. I mean, do we have many other options as far as that? I mean, there's that one other barge. We could try to charter it, but it was getting full already. Or we
So we're gonna have to
wait.
come back here if we get attacked.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Get
Yeah,
another thing.
either we try to. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. We could try to talk to that captain and maybe barter a better deal than whatever deal he has going on right now, and get him to kick them off, or at least make room for us. We could try that.
yeah. Well, the problem is he's going the other direction right now.
Oh, okay. Then that's
Because I had thought about
gonna cost more money.
if he was going in the direction that we wanted to go.
Mhm.
Yes, my thoughts was with that.
Okay.
Anyway, so basically, I want to commission a lot of food and a light crossbow and 20, 40, 60 bolts.
Also a longbow that I'll trade you this short bow for, and I casually slide my short bow across the table. And I wink.
Let's see. 25. So you're going to owe a difference of 25 gold.
Oof. That's a little steep, don't we think?
Well, I just telling you what the book says.
Why not?
And
I'm bartering with the shopkeep. Jeez Louise.
give me a persuasion check.
I would prefer to go a little further and say that, look, shopkeep, I know a shop that's like a mile down the road that'll do this for, I don't know, like 25, maybe 30 gold. I mean, we can just go there and deception roll. Oh, hell yeah. 21. Oh, damn it. I didn't roll it on the 20 thing. Here, I'll roll it on there. It's fine. It's probably going to be shit on here, though. Yeah, of course. 13 on deception.
This halfling will look at you, and he's gonna say, "Go."
I'll say
Then
I will pull out a flask and take a drink and pretend to be drunk and stumble off and say, "All right, I'm going then," and I'll let Brand take over.
all right.
Sorry, I
All right.
tried.
So I would like to provision for 8 people for 20 days worth of food. 1 light crossbow and 60 bolts, 1 longbow and 20 bolts. And I'm going to trade you a short bow in return.
And as he says that, is there any chance you might have a map that I can buy of this town?
A map. I don't sell maps. He'll say.
Well, you should. There's lots of money in it.
I make enough money with my little common things that make me happy.
And where can I find a map?
Oh, either at the guard barracks or up at the council hall.
So I was literally waiting for you to say, the cartographer. Sorry.
He'll say that. As far as things, Bran, just add up book price.
So ultimately, so theoretically, this should cost 130 gold.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say, look, certainly you can do a good deal on the food. Since we're bulk ordering, we need it in about 3 days. Now I don't want stuff that's gonna rot now. But
Phil, what's my share of that? What's the difference
Per-
between my short bow and the long bow?
25 gold.
All right, yeah,
But anyway-
I'll give that to you.
I'm
I will.
gonna
put
try
that
to talk them down
in
a
my
little
pocket.
bit.
Okay, yeah.
Give me a persuasion check.
And this is a big order after all. 24.
That is true. Ooh.
Okay. You're able to talk them down some. You can subtract 5 gold from the total.
5 gold. 5 gold.
Hey, that's a big drop for me, and
He-
that's only and he's going to tell you that's only
He's a business
because
gnome.
you're no, he's a halfling,
Oh, halfling.
but that's only because you're my first customer of the day. I give you a special deal.
He
Don't
understands
tell
the
rest.
concept. He understands the concept of supply and demand.
All right. So we're gonna need it in about 3 days. It's gonna be delivered to the docks and I'll name
Oh, delivery's extra.
No, it's not. That's part of the deal.
No. Delivery's extra.
You move food every day. Food comes in, food goes out.
Yeah.
Weapons come in, weapons go out.
People come on in, they pick up, and the stuff goes on out. Stuff comes on in. He'll be saying back to you.
We'll come and pick it up in about 3 days, but make sure it's quality merchandise.
It's ready right now.
I'm not ready for it right now.
Dagger, are you outside?
But it's ready.
I
Right
am
now.
wandering around.
I have not given him the gold yet.
Okay.
As I come out, you see me like my hand lights on fire like before.
We will come and pick it up in 3 days.
All right.
I swat at your hand to try to put it out for you.
All right.
You're right, cat.
Mm-hmm.
I come out.
And catch the smoke kind of coming off of my hand.
I tell Fearn that look, I want to kill him too.
I'm going to hand Dagger a longbow and the 20 bolts. 20 more bolts.
I look at the longbow and I pick it up and I examine it and I say,
bolts or arrows?
Arrows.
Okay.
wait, how many arrows did you give me?
20 more.
20 more. Okay. Yeah. Well, then I take them and I examine the bow. I give it a little flex test, and I acknowledge its proficiency.
So, Bran.
And as you give it the flex test.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm just
I was gonna say,
trying.
roll initiative.
No, It's
The
it
bow is a
snaps.
mimic.
It snaps in half.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, of course it would.
No, no.
I know. I know.
And then I guess our last stop is where Dagger wanted to go.
I am looking for, yeah, a potion or an apothecary or somewhere where I may potentially be able to find a poisoner's kit.
Can you
So-
can you remember?
I can remember to go back to Hill
It was
Road.
on, it was on Wall Street.
Yes, I know.
Oh,
But
okay.
he said, take this road all the way to the end and turn left.
Yes. And
So-
no, it was turn right.
It
And-
was turn left.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. All right. All right.
So we need to go back to Hill Street,
Okay.
All right, you're at Hill Street.
turn left. So we were continuing on.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Yep. And then a left again.
Then a left again, and we should see a sign.
You
that
can,
says-
there's no there's
No. We went back up towards Hill
To
Street
Hill
and then
Street.
went left.
yeah,
So we went north and then
and
west.
you're like no, you went back up there and then you went left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we were going north
Yeah,
and then
left.
went left, would have been west at the
But
gate.
no, you go back up here and there's
Is there no
no.
path there?
there's a path straight up to the
Oh,
Okay, and that's what I was kind of wondering. So to the left, right where your cursor is right now, the dot, there is no path to the left, right?
no. Now
Okay.
if you are following the instructions that the guard gave you, he said follow Hill Street
Right.
to the
So
end
so just to be clear, yeah, there
and
is no
take a-
path further
and-
that way.
and take a left.
and then a right,
Exactly.
and then a left, and a
Correct.
right.
And then, yeah, I keep saying right, and I think it's yeah.
All right. I guess
So-
you're right, my friend Dagger.
Correct. We will go we will continue from where we were at 29. We will continue south and we will take a right, which will be west on
When-
Farmers.
When you get down about here, Dagger, you feel like somebody's watching you.
Okay. Then I will make an active perception if I can.
Go ahead.
Okay. Let's see. That's of course, it was absolutely awful. So no, I guess I don't. Wait, doesn't it default to my passive?
Not if you roll it.
Oh, okay.
But Bran has a 16.
No, it's just Dagger
Okay.
because of this a certain special instance that's going on.
Well then, yeah. I mean, what do you want? Yeah, you can either take that complete fail or use my pat. Well, yeah, whatever you.
You just don't see them. You have a feeling like you're being watched.
Okay, but yeah, I just don't see anything. Okay.
Yep.
That's fair. I will then. I guess just for you to know, I'll kind of slow my pace, maybe half a pace behind everybody, and be a bit more vigilant.
Okay. Alrighty. And you guys are on Fields Lane. And you see the marker for Wall Street. And you see a gate right in front of you.
Well, this is not a big town, so pick a direction, Dagger.
I'm not paying attention, and
Let's
bump-
see here.
I bump into you.
Yeah, that's all Wall Street there. Okay.
I think the guard said go right.
What? Yeah, right. And now that he has said Wall Street, I am concentrating now on finding the apothecary.
Well, you guys would come on down, and right here you'll see uh, what looks to have a black sign with a black cross and some uh, pictures of plants draped over them.
Oh, I squint into the window and I tap on the glass and I say, "Yeah, this one. I'm going in here," and I go in.
We will follow. At least I will follow anyway.
Oh, okay. Fearon,
Uh,
what are you doing, Fearon? I
I
haven't
wait
heard.
outside.
I haven't heard much from you yet.
I wait
on this
outside
whole-
because every time I try to do something, bad things happen. So
What bad things have happened? You froze a couple people
mm,
early on in the game. You make me
Hey,
feel bad. My
look,
one last half feeling falling off by its toenail. But anyways, yeah, I just want to make sure that you're staying engaged and that you're enjoying it. Uh, so if there's anything you want to do, pipe in. Um,
who and what do I see when I pop into this shop?
it's kind of dark in here a little bit, or, and like that. It hasn't opened up the windows, the curtains for the windows yet.
Mhm.
But you see this elf here setting some plants up in baskets and like that, and turns and asks, "What can I do for you?"
Well, real quick, I'd like to, let's see, can I make
I
a,
don't know. Can you make something?
oh, I definitely can. But would an insight check be appropriate for me to maybe just take a quick, look around the shop at the plants that are in here, to know that any of them, maybe one of them may be used to make some sort of, deadly poison.
Okay, what poisons do you know?
Well, I don't know. I am proficient with a poisoner's kit, so I would assume that I would know most general poisons, but again, I don't know the depths of what
Yeah.
I might know.
Um, roll roll me in a perception check. I'll go with
Okay,
that first to see if there's something that you.
perception. Okay. Um, Not great, but
Yeah, you think you see a plant there that might be used for something that you'd like.
okay. Then I will as they kind of greet me, I will kind of walk towards that plant, and maybe touch one of its leaves and say, good morning. I was wondering if you could help me with a specific set of things.
Such
And
as who's sick?
um well, my friend is not necessarily who is sick, um, but maybe who may become sick. And I give him a bit of a wink.
He'll look turn his head at you, left, right, up, and down. Like I'm, I'm. It's a little too early to get involved in that kind of thing.
I leave the plant and I move closer to him and I say, "My friend, unfortunately, time is of the essence." And as I say that, I pull out just a single gold coin, and I kind of do the same. I kind of put it on the counter under my palm, but he can see it a bit, and I kind of just move it in his direction, and I say, "Can you help me or not?"
I can help you if you tell me what you need.
Um, I make the same general thieves canting motion to see if he's friendly.
He looking at you up and down, sideways and confused.
So no, I say I need a kit of general poisons.
I don't sell poison here.
Jim,
Yep.
I think you're looking for a poisoner's kit. Now, a poisoner's kit has like vials. It's for collecting and storing poisons.
Oh, then am
No,
I
I don't think you're
completely
asking for the
wrong
right-
about what this thing is? Yeah.
I don't think you're asking for the right thing.
Then yeah, see, I thought a poisoner's kit was like something that came equipped with poison.
No, that's it has all the stuff or a lot of stuff for you to collect poisons, store poisons, and if you got the right abilities, create poisons.
All right. Well, then I have been grossly misinformed on what that was then.
I mean, it still would be handy, but
You can probably buy poison from the PHB if that's what you're looking for.
Can you?
Well, possibly, but not from this guy, not from this reputable dealer.
Hmm. Okay.
What's your background, bud?
Wait, what?
What's your background? What's Dagger's background?
I think it's spy.
No, you don't have the criminal background thing then.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
That would have helped you out a whole ton.
Where would
Brad
it be on
asked the shopkeeper, does he have
It's criminal spy, yeah.
does he have the bottles and collection processes that we can use to collect poisons? In other words, I'm asking for a poisoner's kit.
Yes,
And-
give me one of those.
Yes, give me one of those. Yes, he'd say, we only have one or two. Not a big call for them. And usually the druids and rangers come in to get them when they go out
I say, God damn it, I'll take it.
into the wild to milks. They call it milk and snakes.
Yeah, yes, that's what I'm wanting. That's what I'm trying to do. And then I also want to ask him if he has any I'm gonna call them venomous plants.
No.
He doesn't. Okay. Then I would like the vial kit.
Okay. He says, I carry a multitude of natural and totally organic components here, plants,
Hmm.
and so used for making poultices, for healing, for curing upset stomachs, for helping out with headaches and such as that. But the venomous plants, who in their right mind would want to touch a venomous plant?
I look at him and I roll my eyes and I say, geez, I have no idea. And then I turn around and I walk away.
Wait a second. I thought you wanted the kit.
I got the kit.
Oh, how much was that?
Yeah, how much was it? I'm just gonna give him money.
He'll take all your money.
Yeah. He'll get 50 silver.
Let's see here.
I don't know. Yeah, I think, what is it? 50 gold, I think. Is that what it is?
Yeah, in the book, yes.
A poisoner's kit includes the vials, chemicals, and other equipment necessary for the creation of poisons. See, that's what I'm looking for.
Right, so you need that.
Well, yeah, that's what I've been looking for the whole damn time.
Yeah, but it doesn't come with.
Now you got to
Yes,
find
well,
stuff
no.
to put in it.
Yes, it does. No, it says a poisoner's
It
kit,
doesn't come with poison. It comes with the components to make.
but
That's
it-
like it's
but
like a
it-
craft, any other craft. Like it's like if you're
But it
carving,
literally-
you got carving knives.
it reads a poisoner's kit includes the vials, chemicals, and other equipment necessary for the creation of poisons.
Yes.
Proficiency with the kit allows you to add your proficiency bonus to any ability check
Wait,
made to craft or use poisons.
yeah,
So it comes
it
with
does-
everything you need to make poison.
no,
No.
it
What do you
comes
mean?
with
People don't sell that on the street. I'm sorry, bud.
It says vials, chemicals, and
Yes,
other equipment
and
necessary.
I'm going to give you an example.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Then yeah, explain.
I'll give you an example.
Yeah. Then yeah.
And the chemicals that are in there. Say you take the hemlock.
So
If
yeah, those are
you're
like distilling chemicals.
Yes.
Okay. I gotcha then. So
Well,
that would be like
because to make a poison,
I gotcha.
it like Sam was saying. Excuse.
Oof.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
No, but I think I understand what you're saying. Like the chemicals
it
would be
becomes-
like distilling agents for
Yeah.
other ingredients.
Or
because
make
you
go
got-
through a chemical process.
Right. And the other equipment could be like a
To-
burner or something.
The
Yes.
Okay.
because
I
the-
gotcha.
to make a poison is still a craft check, just like
I
the
gotcha.
alchemist
Yeah.
kit, not alchemist but healers
Right.
kit for making healing potions, bombs, and like that is a craft check.
I mean, I'm all for homebrewing a place where they just sell that shit on the street.
Yeah.
But
No, I wish. Yeah.
it's gonna
Well-
be so horrible to live there.
Well, the thing is out of game, you guys are looking top side for things that are generally sold bottom side.
Yeah, and well, see, that's why I was kind of asking before. Like, I want to make sure that I'm watching for like the shady characters in the alleyways. Like, I want to talk to them.
But you already did.
Yeah, it didn't go well.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I mean, no, nothing.
But
What?
But there again, let's
Yeah, wait, what? Nothing. Nothing.
as far as that. So now that we got that mechanic part taken care of.
So we basically spent a ton of money,
Yep.
and so we got a couple days to kill.
Yep. And it's with all this, the travel and bartering and such to the point to where you're at over here. It's taken, it's about noon.
Well, to be honest, I mean, if we have a couple days to kill, I think that's the consent. We're gonna wait for our barge to be repaired. Right?
And you notice that one of your crew members has been missing this whole trip.
We're talking about Birdie
He's talking about Cup.
Cup, yeah.
And who was it? Delight.
Yeah.
Was it Delight?
Was he here
That's it.
last week?
Delight? No.
No, that was the Monday game. Okay, my bad.
But yeah, we are missing Cup.
Yeah.
But Bran, our plan is, we're waiting for our barge to be repaired.
Like I said, we have a conundrum.
Okay.
Now, out of character, I don't want to drive this game. However,
No. Yeah, I'm
Brad-
just kind of asking, what do you think? I mean, like I said, I mean, I was open to, fucking stealing another ship. Like, that's, whatever. I can make that happen, maybe. But, yeah, I mean, what was your idea? Where were you going?
there are some big advantages with traveling on a barge.
Yeah, and I agree
Number
with that.
one, we can carry this ton of food that we got.
Mhm.
Number two, we can
That
have
was a big canoe, though.
true, but in a canoe,
But like you were saying, when we get there, we're kind of on foot and shit out of luck.
right? But let's just say for a minute that we need a paddle.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're paddling. At nighttime, we're gonna have to make camp, and we're gonna have to, pull it off to the side and do the cooking thing, right?
Mhm.
If we're attacked on the canoe, what are you gonna do?
Right. So the barge is a safer vessel.
It is a safer, much more
And
comfortable.
see, yeah, and I'm okay with that. I'm honestly I'm okay with waiting for the barge that we have to be repaired
Right.
because
It's only a couple.
there's a few things that Dagger would like to do in those few days if we have them.
Sure. So, what do you want to do?
I would like to find the herbs and or poisonous animals needed to make some poison.
We could go out into the countryside.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, you have a good nature,
Me?
I'm sure. I thought you did.
No.
Okay. Well, let's go out there with no nature skills whatsoever, and let's try to find some snakes, and let's try to find some poisonous plants, and I'm trying to make some damn poison because I'm trying to coat my everything in it.
Right. I'm going to give you one alternate, and ultimately, I don't care.
Okay.
One alternate is we can see if there's a job we can do for a couple days. Maybe there's some bandits around town or something.
Okay. I'm okay with that. As long as um
And the one thing I am going to tell you
mhm, mhm.
in our travels, we will come across poisonous stuff. Matter of fact, we did come across poisonous stuff.
Yeah, I know we did. I just didn't have the capability to
So ultimately, be it right now or a little bit in the future, I think you'll get your opportunity to do what you want to do.
yeah, probably. All right then. I will curb my enthusiasm for now and let's do what we got to do.
Are you back, Fearon? He's AFK.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see that.
yeah, I think he's gone for a minute.
Um,
But no, seriously, yeah. I mean, as long as and I mean, I don't mean to interject, but yeah, I just want to be on the lookout for that because I don't know. I want to. I know that that's like in some cases like a kind of a key feature of a rogue and that sort of thing. So I want to try to play the role.
okay. I will keep my eyes out.
And there again, you got to know which plants and like that, your knowledge, your nature,
Yeah, I was gonna
things
say,
like
and like,
that.
what
So
would
maybe if you had a druid or a ranger or someone that was skilled in nature, they'd be able to assist you with that.
I have a slight survive. Like I'm not proficient in it, but I
Mhm.
have like I
That
have a
would be nature.
yeah, I have a +2 in wisdom, which at least gives me like a +2 in survival.
Yeah. But
Um,
you guys gonna go back to your room?
I think I'd like to roll by this manor keep thing. I'm real curious about what building 18 was.
All right. Let's see here.
well, let's go.
All right. If you're going on through all that,
Yeah.
let's see here, and oh, there. No. Uh, yeah, this is what I want. Ooh. You guys are as you guys are traveling through here, the streets are getting more crowded. You're getting bumped every once in a while. There's some farmers with produce carts coming down Farmers Road here, uh, like dropping off things at some spots, selling from door to door.
Is there any fish?
No, these are farmers, not
Okay.
fishermen. On that road. You get about there, and Dagger, you and Bran and Fearon, you see somebody sitting up on the roof of this building, looking at you.
The orange one there?
Yep, right here.
Okay. Can we see clearly who it is, or do we just see somebody, vaguely?
You see a shadow. You see a sharp enough silhouette.
Hmm. We
But
can't really make out who
yeah.
or what.
Yeah.
I kind of lean into Dagger and I say, as we make this corner, how easily can you climb this house?
How tall is the house?
We'll say that's about 30 feet.
I look at Bran and I say, easy.
All right. I'm going to go look in the window of building 29.
Right.
In the window of 29?
Yeah, that's the
general store.
general store.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm going to stand there and just kind of look in there.
Mhm.
Well, I'm gonna take for assumption that Finn and Grimlock's follow you.
Okay.
All right.
So then, if that person is sitting right where your cursor is,
Pretty much.
all right, then I will casually round the corner there and head north on Duke's Way until right about the intersection of the orange and blue building,
All right.
and I will then use my feline agility and my innate climbing speed, which is 15, so it's doubled with feline agility to 30, and I will climb to the top of that building and be on the roof.
All right.
And is that person still there?
Let's see here. Ooh. Yes, you see him there, and you see him raising an arm.
Then I will, in a non-threatening manner, kind of just put up my hand and say, easy, easy.
And
I'm not going to hurt you.
And he vanishes.
He vanishes, like into thin air.
Yep.
Well then, I will. What can I use to best potentially perceive him if he just vanished? Like, can I insight, perception?
Perception, investigate. Okay. Perception and investigation would be the two.
Okay.
If he's actually invisible, then it's very tough to
right,
do.
Yeah.
And if he actually...
Well, there's a terrible perception roll.
If he teleported someplace.
Yeah. So anyway, I probably don't see shit,
Nope.
except for him disappearing.
Yep.
So, with him being gone, I guess I'll scamper back down the building and let Bran know that, well, he was there and he poof disappeared.
It seems like we've attracted somebody's attention.
Yeah, so now seems like a good time to tell Bran about the interactions that I've had with the guys in the alley.
Dagger.
So,
All
well,
right, go ahead.
all right. So
Let it rip.
the time that I just kind of stopped and was talking to nobody in the alley, um, there was a guy in the alley, and he basically said that our hands were dirty for killing their brothers, and I threatened him, and
No, that now go back up and look at the chat
Right.
on that. Well, you can spin it your way, but I just want you to know in your mind the exact words that he used.
oh yeah, okay. What he said to me was, "The dirty hand will get you all for your disrespect and for killing our brothers." I basically insulted his brothers, and that was about it.
So it
Um,
sounds like the thieves guild here might be called the Dirty Hand.
yeah, it's quite possible.
Well, actually, this can tie into our favor. Remember,
could.
I wanted a job to do within the next couple days. Perhaps the guards have a bounty on these guys.
That's actually not a bad idea. Let's go back and talk to that guard up by the stable.
Well, that's why I was curious what Building 18 was.
Wait, where is that?
It's just across the street.
Just across the street, right up here.
From where we? Oh, okay. Well, wait. Did we see anything special about it when we passed it last time? Or are you just curious as to what it is?
You guys just weren't paying
I
much
just wasn't paying
attention.
attention.
Okay.
And you'll see that it is a temple.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say let's let's walk over to it from the other side of the gate, and yeah. So it's is there like a gate right there where your cursor is that we can get through? Because you said that that's like an iron
Yeah, it's in my mind it's kind of like an iron fence, but yeah, but it also is showing that you're going uphill.
Okay, I gotcha.
As far as that, but yeah, there's definitely a gate.
Yeah, a gate there.
It's not locked, but there's a gate.
Sure, that could be closed, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to stop a peasant and ask them where is the major guardhouse.
And let me see here. Give me.
I will make you bet it's number 1, but I don't know that.
Make me a persuasion check.
Hey there, good sir. Can you be of assistance? 24.
Okay. And okay.
Are these peasants used to tabaxis?
Is anybody used to tabaxis?
Yeah, probably not. Do tabaxis do they frighten normal people?
You would see it as somewhat of a mixture of fright and curiosity, depending on the person.
Mostly in indifference.
No, not indifference. Frightened and curiosity.
Okay,
It's like I haven't seen someone like you.
Not sure.
I mean,
how?
Well, let's put it in a real world perspective. I don't know if you've ever seen a Hajj, but your first time seeing a Hajj is kind of like, do I like this? Do I don't? What is it?
Yeah.
Something to be. Do I need to be overly cautious? Do I need to be cautious?
Have you guys ever seen a true Samoan?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a true Samoan, but
Yeah. A true Samoan.
They're huge.
We had one in my at Fort Gordon in my AIT class.
oh yeah.
He was bigger than the old cryptographic equipment that we were working on.
Oh yeah.
Big boy, big boy.
That's funny.
Anyway,
But yeah, I'm trying to find this. It's not one. One is the barracks.
okay.
As far as that, the town guard barracks. But I'm trying to locate the. And we'll. Right. I'll say. Let's see here. What would make sense? Yeah. Yeah, right here is where he'll direct you.
31.
Yeah, the 31.
Okay. And I thank him, and I'll give him a copper piece.
He'll take and bite it and smile, and he's going to put it in a rather thin, worn boar bladder bag, and you hear a slight clink inside it.
All right. Start heading in that direction.
I pat Bran on the back and be like, "You just made his day."
All
As
right,
I also kind of chuckle.
so you're headed up this way.
Yes.
I'm taking it. All right.
Ooh, sorry about that. I feel
That's
a lot
all
better
right.
though.
That's good. Go ahead and explain to Farron what your conversation for the last minute or so was.
Well, he just straight up stopped and looked for this closest outhouse and took
Yeah.
care of some business.
No. I'm talking about what Dagger's conversation with you and
Oh,
Bran.
yeah. So I explained to you and Bran that okay, so well, I guess you weren't here. We saw um, uh, Charles. Can you put your cursor back on that orange building there above 24?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we were coming around this corner, we had seen a figure watching us from the top of this building. Bran had kind of Bran and I had come around the corner and headed north on Duke's Way. I scaled the building to try to confront the figure. It disappeared into thin air. And then I came back down and told you and Bran about my interaction with when I was stopped in the middle of the street, basically looking like I was staring at nothing. That I was actually having a silent conversation with a man in the alley, and that man told us that the dirty hand will get you all for your disrespect and for killing our brothers. And then I essentially insulted his brothers by telling them that they were weak and that might have something to do with it.
So, what I suggested is that we have a couple days to kill, and that it seems like this little thieves guild is upset that we killed those 4 people on the beach. So I was going to go talk to the guards and find out if there's a bounty on them, and we can make some money while we're waiting.
And I kind of concur that that wasn't a terrible idea.
But what do you think, Farron?
Involving ourselves in the affairs of a town yet again.
And well, I kind of I kind of stressed to you that this might be a little closer to home for me and my guild because this is we'll just go ahead and say this is a rivaling guild and it's a little near and dear and I'm basically just asking for your help on this one. And I
He
nudge
he
you.
kind of he nods and
Come on.
fine, but
That's what I'm talking about.
the fact that it's a rival guild here means that you're probably not going to find any help here.
Well, look, are you in my pride or are you in their pride?
I'm in no pride whatsoever. I am not a feline as such as yourself. However, I would rather help you than them. It seems they have let us down already.
I say that's
That way.
fair enough. I throw an arm around him and I say, let's get these bastards.
Right. I did want to get a map though, and I still have yet to find some place where I can have this. And he pulls out the large diamond placed into my staff proper.
Well, there's a good chance that the guards that we're gonna go chat with might know the city and might know somewhere where you can get that taken care of.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we were gonna talk to the captain of the guard, and we can find someone who does that kind of work at the same time.
He nods. Yeah, it would be nice just to have it embedded in the staff so I don't have to worry about holding it all the time.
Okay.
I
It's
agree.
so mu-
That's
it's-
fair.
It's so much fun watching you hold it.
So we're gonna do Hill Road and then turn right on.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you go down Horse's Way, and you'll see over here a shield, and swords with a bow crossed all the shield, and out in the drill field you'll see some guards practicing and such.
Gran, they don't seem to know the techniques that you know. Maybe you should
Ooh,
train them.
Smack talk.
Yeah, yeah,
D&D smack talk.
yeah.
all right. So ultimately, I'm gonna walk into the building, and I'm
All right.
going to ask for the officer in charge.
I follow behind.
And there's this one person that's standing in the way, and he's asking, "What's your business? What's your business with the captain?" He's a busy
I am
man.
Captain Brand Stormwind from the Dormill Cavalry, and I'm here to talk to your commanding officer, not some ground pounder like yourself.
Yeah, that's right. Pull rank.
I just pulled right down.
This is
Furthermore, he's also adventuring with the nobility of the north, known as Fionn Moraine.
All right.
Also, well, that's yet to come.
What's yet to come?
Nothing. We'll talk about it later, Charles, about
No,
background.
okay, but I this orderly is asking you what's yet to come.
Oh, no, I was, nothing. Nothing.
All right.
I was
And
talking out of game. My
yeah,
bad.
okay. And y'all stay here. I'll go and see if he'll lower himself to speak to foreigners. Generally, we have the sergeant of the guard do that, but since you're here, and then he's going to look to Brand and say, since you are a captain, protocol would force me to at least announce that you're here.
Of course.
And then looking over at Fearon, he'll say, anybody can come, nowadays claims that they're some kind of royalty. So
But few have the blood of the dragons coursing through them to prove it.
they all say that. You got a signet? Something of proof?
He kind of points to his clothes.
And he'll look and say, a good tailor and a good supply from the tannery outside of town can make those. You know, the orderly will say, but then he steps out and calls to the captain. Visitors here, sir. Another captain from some foreign place. He says he rides horses, cavalry. You know those kind. He'll say, and there's a wannabe noble that claims some dragon blood or something that's spilt on him or in him or something like that. And he has a funny looking flying kind of dragon.
I actually do have a signet ring. I just didn't want to show him.
But so the captain comes out with him and he asks, how are you doing this fine day? And welcome to Leth. How can we assist you there, sir? And looking at Brand and not Fearon.
At this point, Fearon pulls out a scroll of pedigree and kind of walks over and slams it to the captain's chest. I suggest you listen to Bran.
And he'll kind of push it away and say, hand that to my orderly. I don't do paperwork.
So Bran will look at the guy.
Yeah.
And say, much thanks for your kind welcome. We seem to have encountered one of your lower level groups that maybe call themselves the Dirty Hand. And I look to see if he has any kind of recognition in his eye.
And he'll openly say, the underbellies of our fair city, they are a challenge and a pain.
Dagger's gonna kind of step up behind Bran at that point and ask him to tell him everything that he knows about them.
And the captain will say, you got a pet cat? And the orderly will look at those papers if handed to him, Fearon, and he'll be actually saying, rather impressed by the patents.
Dagger's gonna get agitated by the pet cat remark.
I look at Dagger. I just kind of put up a little hand motion, and then I say to the captain, "We were wondering if the town had a bounty on this group."
Out of respect for Bran and the question he asked, I stand down.
Thank you.
He'll say, well, never thought about that. We try to keep our law and order all in house, but seeing that you're a fellow officer and seeing that you've definitely are tasked heavily with such a motley crew to do your mission, I could offer you up a bounty of 5 gold pieces per head for all those that are of the dirty hand and their like.
Because of the motley comment, Dagger's gonna press up against, back behind Brand, but his head is like over Brand's shoulder and says, "Motley," and like bares his teeth and such like that. But also accepts the 5 gold per head.
Yeah, it even counts yours because you're the like.
Can we have a bonus of 50 gold if we get the leader?
This is coming out of a poor captain's pocket.
And isn't the city going to pay for this? Certainly.
Well, no.
Well, if the poor captain can't take care of the problem.
You're not helping.
Dagger's agitated.
The captain won't even acknowledge it. He'll look at Brand and he'll say, "You get the leader, and I'll give you 15 gold. That'll break me, but I'll give you 15 gold."
I'll offer my hand to him.
He'll take it and clasp.
At this point, I think I better get my group out of here before they kill him.
Well, I don't know about killing who'd get killed, but
You somewhat have to pull me out by the tail.
Let's go get some food and some nice warm milk.
yeah. And as you're going on out,
Milk?
"You got a license for that kitty cat?" The captain will say.
At that point,
I turn around and I like roar at him.
I say, I turn around and I say, "I don't insult your members of your of the guard, and please do not insult the members of my group."
And as he tries to push me out the door, I say, "That's the last time."
And the captain will turn around and walk back into his office, and he'll say, "Purr, purr, purr."
So what do you think, Farron?
So what exactly are you asking Fearon
Well,
about?
5 gold
Gonna
pieces.
go kill some bandits.
Go kill some bandits. Want some lunch?
Sure. He kind of turns and looks and sees Grimlax kind of wiping some sweat from his brow. And at this point, he says, "Grimlax, you can let me have that. You look like you're worn out."
Yeah.
We need to find out where we can get this gem put on. But I don't want to talk to the captain again.
Well, Grim, not Grim, but Fearon.
Yeah, you ask him.
Yeah, you
Yes,
engaging with the orderly while all that other was going on when he saw where you know.
I would like to get my papers
impressed?
back. I would like to get my papers back. But beyond that, I don't really care that much.
Oh, you weren't going to ask
About your staff.
Hmm?
Your gem and your staff.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like you should ask him.
I'm giving I'm giving you a moment there where you possibly, if you feel you want to.
After Brand pushes me out the door.
I guess
But
I will ask,
you'll,
even
you'll,
though it doesn't seem to be helpful.
you'll get your, well, you'll get your patents back. He was impressed by him, so his attitude did shift.
Okay.
So if you do ask,
Hmm.
you might get some assistance.
Yep. I'll ask.
And he'll tell you, I've seen he's, it's not his usual thing, but I've seen him do some side work that's magnificent. Uh, I've had him do some work for my girlfriend from time to time and like that. So, but you go down to Gerald's smithy, and I'm sure he can do get that attached to whatever you want. He can even, if you want it as a belly button, he can install it as into your belly. I'm pretty sure he's pretty good with working
hot.
silver and stuff. Uh, it looks a little bit big to put in your nose or your ear, make earrings, but you should see, you should see, you should see the earrings I had him make for my girlfriend. Oh, they were. She wears them every time we go on out.
Bro, you should have this
People
guy
just
like break
stare.
that thing down and like make diamond armor.
Yep. At this point, Theo nods. Thanks for the information and asks for a map if he could provide one.
Well, I only have one here, and it's for the guard. It's for the office here. Um, they try to control it somewhat, but give me a perception, not perception, persuasion check, Fearon.
Okay. It's a 16.
He'll say, you give me 2 gold, and I'll give you the one right here on my desk.
Yeah.
I know I'm putting myself out, possibly getting in trouble with the captain and such, but
All right. Sure. I'm giving him the 2 gold.
all right,
Take the map.
you got yourself a fairly decent map of the top side of Leth.
Nice.
And I'll come out waving it.
Like, hey, assholes, look what I got.
And tell him I need to go by the smithy. I say the dude's name, even though I probably can't remember in character, but I say the smithy here.
and that'd be back over here.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'll go to the smithy.
Well, we should stick together, definitely, since we're being tracked.
Yeah, let's go.
And you'll be making your way over there, and we'll say you get to just outside that for today, and we'll call it if it's all right with you guys.
You don't want to do
Do what?
the interaction with the smithy?
No, I want to wait because I want to.
Start there.
Yeah, I kind of like to start there, and possibly that would be a good point for Cup to show up at or something, depending on what Cup
Okay.
will do or can do or such. as far as that and like that. Let's see here. That'll give you 1 XP.
Woo.
And I'm fighting with myself, but at first I was going to say no, only one inspiration, but you guys kind of pulled it together here with the interaction with the captain that tickled my heart. So you guys can have, each of you have two inspiration points
Fantastic.
as far as that.
It's 15 for level 6, right?
Yes.
That
Okay.
sounds about right.
Excellent. Then that will get me fighter level 3.
So there we go. And anything particular you guys would like to say?
No, good game. If anybody wants to hang out for a minute and help me debate over my Battlemaster traits, they can feel free to do so.
Well, I'll definitely leave the link. Well, the link will stay up. So
Yeah, as I say, we don't have to record it, but if you guys
no,
want to
I'm
hang
going to
out,
stop the recording right now.
Yeah, I'll stay.
yeah, if you guys want to hang out for a
Drop
second.
the share, and I will.